This video is a very serious topic. It's how to deal with borderline personality disorder. I will give you guys my backstory and explain where I'm at. I was diagnosed, I think, about 4 years ago with borderline personality disorder. I suffered high mania episodes where I felt I was on cloud nine, and then I would crash. And when I would crash, I would hit mental health big time. It would it enabled me to do anything. I wasn't able to function. I was a mess, crying, angry, um, trying to kill myself many times, self-harming. I became a tool for coping with all these non-positive thoughts. And then last year I came out as transgendered, and everything was not bad. I was happy. I was living my life, and then my son took sick, and then I had to go away 3 hours from home with him and stay by his bedside. And my husband had an affair while I was away. And then I forgave him and we tried to work past it, but he wasn't into me anymore because I'm trans and I look male. So I would constantly be hanging on to what we had and wanting to save that, to the point that I've had multiple stays in the hospital, scars all over my arms from self-harming, from being so frustrated with him not telling me the truth, telling me he still loves me, but he's just not into sex anymore. He doesn't know why, and he claims he still loves me, blah blah blah. Cops being called because he claims he was worried about my mental health. Lost custody, or not, no, I didn't lose custody. I lost full access to my children. And he has full access, and I had to move in with my mother, which I hate because I want to be at home with my kids. And I need either to be at home with my kids or get my own place, because I need to feel like I can do things without having to justify them to other people. So yeah, it really, really, really sucks. I always thought I had something other than borderline because of this mania, and they claim no, it's something similar to bipolar, but because of my past sexual abuse history as a child, they labeled me borderline personality disorder. Apparently it runs quite high in transgender people being borderline personality as well. Yeah, so the last 3 months have sucked. I lost my marriage. I'm fighting with CIS to get them back, and I have a worker who is telling me that mental health is not a reason and an excuse for my behavior, and that if I was that bad, I should have been in the hospital. Well, I went to the hospital many times, and nobody gets this. I've been told by the police, if you care so much about your kids, you would get help. Well, I am trying. I don't have $60,000. My doctor told me, if you have 60 grand, I can get you in a treatment center tomorrow and you could get the help you need. I don't have $60,000. I don't have it. I can't invent the $60,000. I can't just pull it out of thin air. I don't have the money, and I'm relying on public health care and free mental health, which is a lot of people are relying on. I don't have the money to pay for a therapist. I don't have $100 an hour to pay somebody to help me every week. That's like $400 a month. I don't have $400 a month. I'm living on ODSP, and ODSP doesn't cover therapy. So it's very frustrating, as a lot of these people that are gatekeeping me, like CIS, I I feel like they don't quite understand it. They're like, you got to get help. Well, get me the help then, because I have banged on every door that I possibly can. I'm even talking about leaving my area and going 5 or 6 hours away to get help. But what can I do? I have to leave for almost a year to get help, which is what I'm considering. But the wait list to get into that program is probably a couple of years. So in the meantime, I can't have full access of my kids. And I'm not a risk to them. I'm not a risk to anybody. Or myself. But I was pushed to a nervous breakdown, and it's been really difficult. I've been battling. I'm on medications to knock me out so I don't feel anymore, so I don't get myself arrested, because I have been so frustrated with everything. So it sucks, because people look at you like you're a freak and that you should be able to control this. And you know what? You can't. If I had cancer, nobody would be treating me this way. I wouldn't have lost access to my kids if I had cancer, or if I had heart disease and I was going through surgeries. You know, I've been told I'm selfish for being trans. I've been told I'm selfish and a he, she. I've been called horrible, horrible things by a lot of people, and I'm supposed to be okay with that. And some days I don't give a fuck, and I'm fine. And other days it kills me, and then I have to deal with people, and then I just have no patience at all for the world. Because frankly, some days I hate people. I hate the world, and I'd rather just be left alone. I just want a pet and my kids, and that's it. I just need that, and I would be fine. But unfortunately, I have to deal with people on a daily basis, and some days I just don't have the patience to kiss their butts, and it really sucks. This disease sucks, and nobody understands me.